So, is Battlefield 3 going to become the new king of FPS gaming? I don't know. That is the question we're going to be talking about here, guys. My name's Mw3 going to be playing some TDM on Karachi again, using the... what am I going to use here? The M4A1 with the red dot sight, as well as, I think I've got the Spaz 12 with silencer. Maybe a red dot, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, it's the silencer. Yeah, cool. Right, so anyway, question of this video is do you think Battlefield 3 is going to overthrow Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or just Call of Duty as a whole in the whole sort of FPS rankings? Because for the last 5-6 years maybe, Call of Duty has been up there with the, well, it's been on top. It is the top game in the way of FPS, but seeing what Battlefield 3 is bringing to the table, it looks like there's a good competitor for once. I know Battlefield Bad Company 2 and just Battlefield in general has been up in the been up there with Call of Duty neck and neck for the last couple of years. But I mean, just look at what Battlefield's offering. It's offering, like, oh my lord, just graphic wise, it just throws Call of Duty out the window, and then shits on it as well. It pisses out the window and does all this mad stuff with it. I can't, I haven't played the beta enough to sort of say I prefer playing the beta of Battlefield as opposed to Modern Warfare. I really don't know. The question for you is to answer that in the comment section below. Now, I played a bit of the beta. I played Battlefield 3 beta. It was open, I'm not sure how long it was open for. I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks. Of solid playing, and I know a lot of people had a lot of playtime in that. They didn't touch Call of Duty or any other game during that time, but I only managed to play it a couple of times, maybe every couple of days, not for about an hour each time, and I'm gonna say it was fun to play. It was really good. It was a change of pace, but I wasn't good at it. I was nowhere near good enough at it, which kind of puts me off. I mean, if you're bad at a game, you don't want to play it anymore, do you? I mean, for people who just die and die and die over in Modern Warfare, in Call of Duty or any other game, if you're not good at the game, no matter what it is, whether it's football games, racing games, fighting games, shooting games, fuck it, even Pac-Man, if you're not good at it, you don't want to play it, do you? It puts you off a bit. Unless you're the kind of person who's like, right, I'm not very good at this, but I do want to get better. And if that's where the idea of goals come into play. If you start wanting to get better and you know where you want to be, that's when you start playing it more. But it's not you're then not playing it because you're bad at the game. You're playing it for a different reason. And I think when you jump into Battlefield, like most players, especially players of Call of Duty, get really disheartened by the map sizes, how the guns play, and all the different things that Battlefield brings to the table. So, I don't know, if I was just to watch the trailers, so if I saw the Modern Warfare 3 trailers, which I have watched some of them, as well as the Battlefield 3 trailers, and I had to say which one do I want. So I've never played the 2 games, and they showed me the 2 trailers and said, which one do you want to play? I'd probably go Battlefield, because the trailer looked really good. The trailers and the gameplay that has been showed looks really, really good. But I've played Modern Warfare, I've played Call of Duty loads, I've been playing it for 2 years. I'm a regular, so I really don't know how far Battlefield's going to have to go for them to take my hand and make me play it all the time. I really don't see that happening, really. But, Jesus Christ, there's another thing as well. It's the release date of the game. The game comes out like a month before, which is good because there are pros and cons to that. I mean, it's good for the fact that if people who are sort of in and ahhing about Battlefield 3 or Modern Warfare 3, and they get the game a month before Modern Warfare 3, they may think, right, I want to play this, I like this, I'm going to keep this, and I'm not going to get Modern Warfare. But another thing is that there's probably going to be more players who are like, yeah, this is alright, but Modern Warfare 3 is going to be better. No matter what it is, like, you can't 360 no-scope on Battlefield 3. Now, that is a huge chunk of the gaming community out the window. You know what I mean? Like how many times have you gone into a domination game or any kind of game on Call of Duty, and there's snipers. There's millions of them, isn't there? There's loads of snipers. How many times have those snipers come on the microphone and they sound like Billy the Kid from Wings of Redemption's videos, like, if you don't know scope, you got no gun skill? That's like a lot of the community. They don't want to be playing tactical shooters. They don't want to be taking their time. They want to play this. Now, I really don't know if Battlefield's going to beat Modern Warfare. I really don't think it will. You have to be like the you have to take traits of the best to be the best, and I don't think Battlefield's got enough of that just yet. I think the map sizes may need to be smaller. The game needs to play a little quicker. And people will argue that, you know, the game's probably going to be worse if they did that, but, you know, you've got to do what it takes. And I think that's what it's going to take. It's got to be more like Call of Duty. I don't know, what are your thoughts, guys? This was a pretty good game for me. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I went 21-3. If you could please like the video and share this around with your friends, and also go and bump this on the Respawn Army, I would really appreciate that. There will be a link to it in the description, as well as my Twitter and Facebook page. I've been Mw3 Again, I hope you enjoyed. Jesus, one bar. Crikey. See you later. Mw3